It's Thursday, October 23rd, and welcome to DayKnight Time, episode number 32, where day nights come together to hang out and play games. Hey guys, Trumpetmcool here, and tonight we will be playing Blasterbots, the SC2 arcade. If you're new to the stream, you can join us in the Hangout by typing !Hangout in chat, and in our games, all are welcome, so come have fun with us. Today, someone will be managing game invites, so join the less than 9 chat in StarCraft, and we'll get you into the game. To bring us updates on the ongoing events in the community, here's the one and only, the dapper Darthkvzn. Darth.
Hi.
Hi.
I am certainly dapper.
Yes.
So I'm bringing you the DayKnight weekly update. On Monday, we have Mostly Walking, where Sean, Bill Grainer, and Sean Bouchard have started Quest for Glory, in which Sean Platt already broke down in laughter, so be sure to tune in. On Wednesday, we have the Writers Duo Hangout, where a bunch of day nights hang out together, talking about whatever comes to mind, and support one another in their crazy writing endeavors. On Thursday, we have, DayKnight Time, a show where day nights, veteran and amateur alike, join and play a couple of games in the name of friendship, fun, and the occasional side-parting. Last week, the gang played Blood Pressure Marathon. On the weekend, we have DayKnight Showmatches. The DayKnight Showmatches are a form competition for fellow day nights to compete with each other in streamed matches without the time commitment of a tournament. So, if that's something you're interested in, check out forums. Usually, the games are streamed on weekends at twitch.tv/nomikkh068. On Friday, we have Friday Night, a gathering of day nights in Google Plus Hangout, playing casual, large player cap games at 10 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. PST, alternating with Friday nights on a bi-weekly basis. It's Music Night, which is a hangout where nerds listen to music and discuss what they like about it. This week's genre is Western classical music, post the 1880s. It starts at 7 p.m. PDT. Check out the forums for more information. On Saturday, we have Bottoms Up. This is an interactive talk show where esports and competitive gaming are discussed from the viewpoint of lower league workaday gamers. Hosted by Threxer with co-hosts nomikkh and Toriel09, bi-weekly on Saturday evenings, 5 p.m. PDT. Tune in to any of their streams to catch the show and contribute to the discussion, as commentary and questions from Twitter and Twitch are discussed as well. Next show is on Sunday the 26th, although they will return to their regular Saturday schedule afterwards. On Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, Sacred Sun is going to stream for Extra Life Charity, who's going to stream Alien Isolation, so be sure to tune in. Twitch.tv /Sacred Sun, SACREDSUN. And on Sunday, it's the D&D campaigns, the Fall of the Silver Templars from nomikkh. The Fall of the Silver Templars is a high fantasy campaign set in the Pathfinder system. Players must uncover the workings of an insane cult while finding the secrets hidden in their own past. Last week, the heroes encountered an aeronaut who was willing to transport them to the elves for a price. Now they are entrenched in an ancient mystery. Stream this weekend, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. PDT at twitch.tv /NOMIKKH. And for Horde of the Dragon Queen from Shimigeki, a 5e campaign that takes place on the Sword Coast, where the players are pursuing the Cult of the Dragon to prevent Tiamat's return. No stream happened this last weekend, but it does happen on Sunday evenings at 4 p.m. PDT at twitch.tv /SHMWWGEWGY. On future events, we have the Fundamental Tournament hosted by Manbon himself, players are pitted against each other in a round-robin tournament format. You lay a Sunday Monday topic against each other every week, such as ravens only or expanding to your opponent's natural. Points are awarded based not on if you win your match, but based on how silly or awesome the play was, and replays will be commentated by Omega68 and Manbon himself. On AHGL Season 5, the After Hours Gaming League cutoff is in November the 14th, so sign up at ahgl.tv. And on December 6th, we have DayKnight Festival, which is hosted by GM Process. It's a day where day nights come together and play a marathon of StarCraft. And that is it for the weekly updates. Thank you for hearing them, and we are back to you, Trumpet.
Thanks, Darth, for that lovely insight to the weekly update. Hello everyone. You guys are, the icebreaker topic is, let's see, so it is, what is the biggest bug you have encountered in a game, the latest or most amusing bug that you found. And that's provided by GhostStalker88. You can submit your icebreaker topics or just reach out by emailing trumpetmcooltv@gmail.com. And if you want to volunteer as well. Alright. Hello, guys.
Hello there,
Hello.
ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Alright, sweet.
What was that? was that French?
Oh. Alright.
Yes.
Oui, oui.
Alright.
Oui. Just
many
sweet
faces of Manbon as he descends further into total insanity.
I am already insane.
What was
Okay,
once suspected
That's very true.
is now known to be true.
Dude, that's pretty dark, dude, but okay. That's not impossible, man.
Alright, I guess we're going right to left. Stephanie, do you want to start?
Oh, does that mean I'm starting? All right.
Yes, you are.
Awesome. I never start.
So we're starting with, oh gosh, why is it doing this to me?
I told you tried to jump the gun.
Obviously. Alright, yes, you can go now.
Okay.
Say your name and your answer.
Great. I'm Stephanie. I am also Steppelively in chat. So that's me. Woo, hi. The craziest bug, the biggest bug I've ever encountered in a game was playing Final Fantasy III on cartridge. So, for those who are not familiar with the insanity of Final Fantasy numbering, that's 6. Like, the actual sequential order, I'm talking about 6.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came out on cartridge in the US, it was numbered as 3, so I'm talking about that one. There is a cave that is an optional dungeon that you can go to. You get one of the major characters back that you've lost by going to this dungeon, but you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go into the dungeon, it's the Phoenix Cave. You go in, you got your two parties, they're wandering around doing stuff separately, but have to work together to get yourself through it. And you encounter this bug every so often where everyone in your party disappears and you are left with a character, General Leo, who died earlier in the game. Like, he's dead and buried, he's in a grave.
Oh.
He's never been a playable character in the game for you. Like, you've never actually played as this character.
Right.
And he's the only thing you have in your party. And he has 2 attacks available to you. This happens when you encounter a random monster, random combat. You've got his special attack, which you've seen in a cutscene previously in the game, but it does nothing when you actually use it. And then there's one that is actually called Fart. F-A-R-T.
Wait, what?
Which also does nothing. And you're like, alright, so I've got General Leo. He's a fucking badass. He's got a nice, awesome sword. He's a general. And he's got this useless ability, and he's got fart. And you're like, what the hell?
You know, the funny thing, it was actually sounding like really creepy, right? It's like this dead dude, like he was sitting in your pie.
Right.
And I thought, whoa, this is some really like, this is some like creepy panther shit. And then like suddenly it's like, fart.
Yes. It's the most random bullshit bug I've ever encountered, and so you can't win the fight because you don't have any attacks that can actually hurt anything. So you have to run away from the fight, and you're like, okay, maybe when I run away from the battle, I'll get my party back and I can continue on in advance. No, you run away from the battle, you saw General Leo, but you can't do anything. You can't with any equipment, you can't use any of his items, you can't use items on him.
Oh,
you
man.
just have to reset the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, that really stinks, you know.
Huh. Well, that definitely is a bug.
And this is the era where you have to have save points. So you can't just save anywhere. And there
like
are
restart the whole
almost
game if you don't, right?
Zero. There are almost 0 save points within the Phoenix Cave, so you pretty much have to start the Phoenix Cave over if you encounter the General Leo bug.
Wow. Fun.
Oh.
Yeah. There's
Dude,
the very biggest bug I've ever encountered.
Sweet. Alright, cool. Next. Who are you? You're muted. You're muted.
Who are you, dark cultist?
Who are you?
What?
She's the dark one.
You're still
Still
muted,
muted.
Sarah?
No,
Sarah,
on
you made it
Hangout.
yourself
On Hangout.
Google as well.
Oh, god damn it.
Who are you, dark cultist?
It's alright. It's
Yes.
alright.
The damn stand ready.
The damn stand ready and whatnot.
So who are you, stranger?
I don't really have a greatest bug, except for it wasn't really a bug, but it was in Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, when you're running your character through this interesting story vector and he's naked.
Mm-hmm.
And
I tuned out for about
Yeah,
5 seconds.
I'm not sure if
What the
I'm
hell?
not sure if I respond to the cat or to the naked part.
well, really, who knows? But anyways, so you're running through this game and you're bloody naked and you're trying, like, honestly, I was running around the game trying to cover my man parts with my hands,
right?
and all of a sudden the game tells you you've been playing this game too long, you should turn it off and not play for a while.
What?
That was what Sons of Liberty did to me. And I freaked the fuck out and just
Sounds like something from Nintendo.
Yes.
Would you like to go outside and play for a little while?
Threw it out of my PlayStation and went outside and did something wholesome. I don't even remember what that wholesome thing was. It might have been volleyball.
Did you not run around trying to cover up your?
No, I did not. But anyways, that was the biggest bug that I've encountered, because it wasn't a bug, it was something the developers put in there, and I think it's hilarious.
It was a poor design decision.
Or an awesome one.
Yeah.
Depending on
awesome.
entirely on who you're asking.
It was probably more of a poor life decision, I would say.
I'll answer that when it's my turn, Kitty.
Cool. Oh, and you are nomikkh in the chat. I
Yes.
forgot to. But yeah, she does the D&D and the second hangout and all the inviting and stuff, and she's cool. Yeah.
Not really. Continue.
All right. Next person. Shaku.
Okay, yeah, I'm UnemployedShaku in the chat. there's all kinds of things that run through my mind. I couldn't put like lockdowns on any one of them, so I'll just go with something that I think of most recently that I've seen, which is in Skyrim, which had a myriad of bugs. The one that comes to mind is I cannot remember the guy's name. It was down in this Riften area. You had to like steal a horse for him or something, and he always like bugged out when riding the horse. But then for some reason, there's two of him outside of the main town you go back to. Just standing right, like I think they were actually like merged. Like one was looking left and one was looking like north or something, and so they were like looking in opposite directions, and it was just kind of creepy looking.
Nice. That is pretty creepy. All right, cool.
Wait, what? So this guy's like, got like 2 faces or something? Wow, Skyrim, Syriac mode.
2 face. That's hardcore. All right.
Mode.
Who are you? Who is this dapper man?
I'm no longer dapper, I'm afraid. It's really hot in here, and it's not just me. So I got rid of the jacket. Biggest bug I've encountered. I'm not sure if it's actually a bug or if it's because it's not my account or something. But I had a friend lend me his Minecraft account, and I started up a world. And every time I put it on super flat or something, it fills the world with slimes, like giant slimes. And I look away from the slimes, and I look back, and there's double the slimes. And when I look back to where I was looking at before, there's also slimes. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but
Yes, that's supposed to happen. I don't think it is. So
yeah, I mean,
I've never
maybe
heard of that either, though.
That happens to me every so often when I do super flat as well. So
really, I thought Notch just disliked me for being a minority, but I guess
Those super
Both
flat
Mexicans.
has an inbuilt game chance for super slime everywhere.
So yeah, that's it.
Well, I know there are chunks that are slime chunks where slimes are supposed to spawn, and on super flat they would spawn massive because of the math behind how big they are. But I don't know. It could be that you just keep spawning in a slime chunk.
Well, I don't know, but it was creepy as hell because it was the first time I was playing that stupid game, and I looked away and I looked back, and suddenly there's green.
There's more of them.
And they're multiplying. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know what the reproductive cycle of slimes is, but I'm sure they shouldn't be reproducing that fast.
Probably not.
Cool. All right, sweet. Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm Clahey on chat and pretty much everywhere. I don't have a biggest bug, but the most recent bug that's been bothering me is not actually. Well, I'm not sure if it's in the game or not, but whenever I play Gauntlet for too long, the new Gauntlet game that just came out, it crashes my video driver. And then the video driver reboots and all of Windows comes back except for Gauntlet. And it turns out you can't save in Gauntlet. You have to finish the level, and it takes like an hour and a half. So I've stopped playing Gauntlet at this point. Actually,
Just
I'm done.
like shut your
Not-
like.
Not going to do that anymore. It's not an interesting bug. It's just very, very frustrating.
Yeah.
That sounds annoying.
Cool. Manbon.
Oh, hello, I'm Manbon. And I'm a person.
I'll let
I
you
thought
say.
you were a smiley
I need to
face.
clarify the fact that I'm actually a person. I'm not a smiley face. I am
You're not
a
a
human
bug
being,
in
but
reality.
I happen to not have a webcam because I'm a cheapskate.
Manbon is a very advanced AI.
Aha! Yeah, you got that right. With a voice, complete with voice. I don't talk like Microsoft sound like. Oh, my name is Manbon. Anyway, so yeah, about glitch. I mean, most of the games I played, been pretty well done. I guess there's one glitch I encountered in Skyrim where like I was faced off against like a Yeti or something, a Yeti or like a Frost Troll or something. What do you call it? It's been a while since I played that game, and like I was standing at the cliff, and then I tried to shoot this like troll like off a cliff. And what was meant to happen was that it was meant to like fall off the cliff and then just like fall down. But instead, what happened was that I shot him off. He slid down this like big ass mountain. There was like a mountain on the other side. He slid down the mountain, like up through like the other breaking that mountain on the other side of the world. Slid all the way back down. There was this like glacier like between these two mountains, right? And he just like went up the glacier, went down, back down all the way through the glacier, and then just like spazzed out and just like span on the spot and did like the freaking like not even a 360, it was more like a bloody like 3,700, right? Just like totally span up and then just disappeared into the ground. And I was like, dude, I want my loot. What the hell, man?
I want that troll fat.
Yeah, I want that troll fat.
Gotta have the troll fat.
Yeah, but it was just like random as hell. This troll shot off the cliff just like spazzed out on the spot.
Fun.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird as hell.
Cool.
And I think there's another one where like I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, but when you get hit by a giant, I was just like wandering around. I was like my first time playing Skyrim. Basically, I was just like playing it for like half an hour. Basically, I saw this giant, and I was like, oh hey giant, I've been reading BFG by Roald Dahl. I was like, hey, all giants must be friendly, right? So once this giant, I was like, hey, hi giant. It just like slammed me into the ground, and I flew up like 10,000 feet into the air. I was like,
Yeah,
what the hell just happened?
that's Skyrim.
Unfortunately, they fixed that one, I believe.
Aww.
So it was a glitch. Okay.
Him throwing you in the air, yeah.
Like when you get slammed and then you just go. Yeah, I thought I just got transported into like a parallel dimension or something because like I was just so surreal.
All right, cool. Next.
I need to click on Trumpet's screen and figure out what next means.
You.
That's you.
Oh, okay. What is not the same on my screen, bro?
I know.
I want you to know that.
All good.
Anyway, so yeah, glitches in video games. Well, I'll get to that in a second. First of all, to answer Kitty's question. This is a bug.
N-O.
Liquid
Drinking.
in a spoon.
Nice.
I'm not drinking the spoon, I'm drinking coffee.
Amazing.
Doing that so I can stay slightly more cogent than normal. And kill Darth and Manbon at the same time. I have achieved. That's what you're showing achievement popping up. Anyway.
Well done, sir.
Oh god.
So I've been playing video games since I was 4, probably like half of the rest of you. So I've seen 1,000 different kinds of glitches, and there's so many that stand out. There's the obvious annoying ones: games locking up, killing the drivers. That weird, bizarre thing that occasionally happens on King Sejong Station, where the ice, for whatever random reason, turns into long blue strands of whatever and just starts shooting across the map before I change the textures pack to a lower quality. Don't know why that happens. It does sometimes. But let's see. Beyond that one, my favorite glitch goes to Missing No from Pokemon Red, technically Green as well, and Blue. Now, those of you who might not know what this is, here's a problem with old video game cartridges on the Game Boys. They don't have a terribly huge amount of memory. So if you want to do something fancy in the tutorial, like, say, have the old man appear, and then say, old man threw a Pokeball, well, you got a problem, and that is old man is now in the place of the player's name. Now, deleting the player's name for good is a bad thing. That will confuse the player. So they take the player's name and they move it to a different part of the memory, and there doesn't happen to be a lot of that, so guess where it goes? It copies it temporarily into the listing of Pokemon for the area that you can encounter. This is totally fine because it just rewrites this whenever you go to a new zone, with one exception. Cinnabar Isle. Cinnabar Isle, for some strange reason, the exact right edge of the place, you can encounter Pokemon on it before it does this check. So it happens to run, and that's the only place in the game where you can actually find missing no. What it literally is just placeholder text, essentially, for Pokemon. And it just kind of didn't get written out of the game. A problem with that one is that it also writes to your graphical memory and does a few other things. So if you catch it, like I did when I was a kid, it can do bad things to your game. Now here's the thing.
I've heard about that, yeah.
Eventually destroy your save, corrupt it, and eventually prevent it from working. What they don't tell you is it doesn't happen right away. I actually had the thing for several weeks. It actually has attacks and a couple other things. I can't remember it being remarkable in any way other than I think from the back it looked like a Nidorino kind of screwed up.
Yeah.
But something like that. And then eventually the game stopped saving. That's the end of the story. You want to have recent fun?
This is why you use an emulator, dude.
You don't sound bitter enough.
The one thing on that game that I did, which I was like highly amused by, is I used a Game Shark to obtain Mew, and thankfully he was ported off, so the N64 version now is alive on, I believe, my yellow copy. So I didn't lose that. I was kind of okay with not losing the rest. And if you want one that's actually amusing, there's a skill in WoW that turns your panda into basically a giant-looking Jolly Rancher.
What the?
I haven't encountered that
You
one.
copy yourself, you create a panda clone, and you turn clear with like a really bright color, like green or blue. And I did this at the end of a PvP match, and for some reason it didn't reset, and then I remained that color until I used the skill again for days. So I, for some reason, also copied this onto whatever I flew. So I was a giant candy panda flying on a giant candy dragon across WoW, which is easily the most entertainment I had in that game for weeks. So
Did you do video capture so that we could watch this? Did you immortalize
I made many
it?
screenshots, but I did not do that, no.
Oh, okay.
Was this within the past year?
I did that last week.
Okay, yeah, because I
must have got a lot of attention.
No, yeah, I haven't been able to reproduce that glitch yet. I'm not really sure how it occurred in the first place.
I want to point out that that's the most fun you had in the game that week, but you still kept playing.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the definition of addiction.
Once you get used to it.
Cool.
So I have a funny, well, not really funny, but an anecdote on the missing no bug. So I'm part of a group on Facebook that it's about anime and stuff, but obviously you post whatever you want to talk about. And one day someone posted an image, well, or a series of images telling the story of missing no, but an actual story that it was that it used to be a Nidorn, I don't know which Pokemon it is, but that it used to be that, and that her trainer was lost to the Cinnabar volcano. So, but the Pokeball survived, and it survived for so long that the data system on the Pokeball failed. So, on release of this of the Pokeball, it was like missing no, that the formless blob that is missing no. And it was a very, very sad story because the Pokemon was like, she didn't abandon me, right? She's going to come back, and eventually it's like, that red light has been flashing on the Pokeball for like years now, and it's a light that says data corruption, blinking. It's a very sad story, but I thought it was very well. Yeah.
Nice. Sweet. So that was your thing, Omega?
Hmm?
That was yours? Your bug?
I thought we'd moved on to Darth, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so what's his name? Commander Man. Commander Man. I think we're gonna have Chris. Can you?
We're still trying to get his answer.
Okay.
We have no answer from Commander-Man. Apologies.
That's all right. No, it's quite all right. I can.
Did Commander go AFK at all?
No.
No, he's really in chat.
I don't know. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, that's Commander. We're
Is someone asking me something? All right. So I'm just gonna answer mine really quickly. So I've already stated this bug in a previous DayKnight Time. It was the so I'm going to say another one, but this one was the funniest one I've recently. It's the in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
I know what you're about to say.
Like whenever I was just going to my boat, I found like there was no boat there, and I was like, what? And there was like a sinking into the water. It was like, where's the boat? So all of a sudden, I just see like this boat just start to appear out of nowhere, out of the ocean. I'm just like, what's going on? So yeah, I've mentioned that one. So I was going the most amusing that I found was when Sean played what's it called, Kerbal Space Program. And he created an octo like an octopus version of a rocket. If you guys remember that was like
I think I do.
that was like the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. He just couldn't believe it, and it was just like, yeah, it was really funny. You guys have to go check that out. But yeah.
I haven't played KSP in so long. I feel like my Kerbals must be lonely in space.
You can blow up the buildings now, apparently.
What?
Sweet.
Ooh.
What happens when
I
you
feel
blow up the
like- I
building?
feel like you're going to have to revisit this, Trumpet.
I'm not
Oh,
even sure
yes,
if I
you
would
need to.
consider those bugs or not in KSP, but they do some very funny.
Well, it's not necessarily a bug per se. It's just something that's not in the ordinary. I guess.
I almost would have classified it as a bug because it was like all the support beams broke apart, so like all the rockets like mapped through one another. And
Yeah.
It's like when they start mapping through
Yeah,
one another,
okay.
then you've got a problem.
That's
okay,
that's a
fair
better
enough.
that's a better description of it. They map through each other. But yeah, it was hilarious.
That game was hilarious.
Yes, like if you want laughs. All right, sweet. So Cmdrmn. Yes, no, maybe so.
I don't think Cmdrmn is
Nothing so far.
All right.
We're trying. We're trying in the Twitch chat.
Okay, we'll get there. Whether it's in another part, whatever. Doesn't matter. So I guess Blasterbots is pretty fun. What is that off of Bomberman? I think, right, Steph?
Yep, it's Bomberman badge.
Absolutely, Bomberman.
sound like Bomberman when you were describing it.
Yeah.
It basically is really.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think you guys played it before. I didn't play it with y'all, but
Bomberman, what are you talking about?
when somebody else was talking about it, like in the past, I was like, oh, it's hey, look, it's Bomberman.
It's
But-
not Bomberman. That's trademarked.
We have to rename
But
it.
it's Bomberman. It's not Bomberman, but it's Bomberman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If it's
Now you got
trademark,
it.
we might as well just call it Explosives Person. You know what I mean?
All right. Wait, I
Boom
missed that.
guy.
What? I missed that.
You broke. You
Yes. Mission accomplished.
broke. Congratulations.
Anyways, so yeah, I guess we'll
Achievement get.
we'll find out what Commander's answer is and start the game.
We don't. Yeah, we don't have one.
That's all right.
No, he said move on. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's his response. Sorry, guys.
Self-control.
We're gonna move on to the
Please
awesome
accept your game invite.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's move on to the games.
Cursing you with the caster curse, I guess.
No
Chase
pressure.
him into the corner. Chase him into the corner.
It's actually a lot of pressure.
Ooh.
I wonder why the tracer.
A lot. There's a lot of pressure.
Oh! Oh!